In this lesson, we'll make a chic makeup look from scratch. We'll learn lash drawing techniques, and we'll apply artificial lashes. The first step is to add some lashes where there are big gaps. Let's create a new empty layer, take a stamp, and let's choose an eyelash that we are going to copy. It should be on a light background. I'll tell you why later. And stamp it anywhere, it doesn't matter. Now quickly get rid of pieces of skin around the eyelash by applying blending mode darken to the layer. This means that the tones brighter than the bottom layer will disappear, and the darker ones will remain. This is exactly what we need. Now, using the curves, adjust the amount of light and dark tones, and then simply erase the rest. Transform, position, and finalize the shape using warp. Will it work with the lower eyelash? It will. Let's compare it with the surrounding ones. They are much more blurred. We fix it by using Gaussian blur. Wonderful, beautiful, perfect. The next method you need if you need to add a large number of eyelashes, we will use the pen tool. Create a new layer and go ahead, mark the lashes on both eyes. Try to give the shape of the lashes similar to the original lashes on the image. A little asymmetry, a little irregularity. In any case, you can then edit the result at any time. We are going to highlight everything with a frame. Let's take the eyelash color of your model using the dropper. From the drop-down menu, select Stroke Pass, the brush tool. Check the Simulate Pressure box. Let's remove the selection and see what happens. Before, after. Now apply the Gaussian blur filter. Looks much better now. But we have to do even better. Let's select the outer half of the eye and make the lashes in that area darker. Please watch this tutorial on eye retouching, and only after retouching the eyes apply the digital makeup. Makeup artists use a simple rule. If you imagine a vertical line from the nose, here the eyebrow should start, and the line passing from the nose through the outer edge of the eye, here the eyebrow should end. If it does not do this, we draw it. The brow curve line runs from the nose through the center of the eye. Find a link below this video and download the brushes called eyelashes. Unzip the archive. Click on the file and the brushes are automatically installed in Photoshop. You can already see them in the brush palette. A set of eyelashes for all occasions, false, parade, natural, for all tastes. Click once on the new layer, we'll fit it perfectly a bit later. A new layer for the second eyelash, Ctrl-T, free transform. Flip horizontally. Right-click to warp and repeat the curve of the upper eyelid. Let's repeat the same for the left eye. And with the lower eyelashes, we will go the same way. Now it looks as if they were cut out of cardboard. So let's apply a few tricks. There are only 5 steps. The first, let's blur. Second, adjust the shades and brightness. Third, drop the opacity. And fourth, where necessary, let's blur the lashes. Fifth, erase the excess with the eraser. Continue until the lashes are completely merged into the overall picture. Done. The magic moment. Let's apply the shadows. We will work with the brush with an opacity of 20%, because this way we can superimpose the strokes on top of each other, gradually increasing the intensity of the color light. By the way, the color is not important to us now. Choose any color. Smoothly apply the shadow on the surface of the upper and lower eyelid. The size of the brush should be quite large, so you really have very well blurred borders. The line under the eyebrows does not need to be shaded yet, and neither does the inner part of the eyelid. And why, in fact, shouldn't you? For the same reason why you would never, under any circumstances, light a portrait in two ears, in other words, from both sides. This effect is called eyes in a bunch. Change the layer blending method to multiply. Adjust the hue, saturation, and brightness. Click on the icon to create a mask, and press X on the keyboard to switch the background and foreground colors. With the black brush on the white mask, paint over the eyeball to remove unnecessary shadows. Final adjustment of the hue. Create a new layer and set the blending mode to overlay. Let's add a lighter shade along the brow line and the inner side of the eyelid.
Дальше по известной схеме. Сбросить непрозрачность, подобрать цвет, яркость, стереть лишнее. Вперед!
The skin has a very complex geographical topography, with mountains and hollows, sometimes even volcanoes and cliffs. And more light falls on the convex areas and less on the recesses. Now the eyelid is completely filled with paint. And anyone will tell you that you, the photographer, photoshopped it. The next step will make the digital makeup look natural. And from now on you will always save on the makeup artist. Double-click on the layer with the shadows. We're in the Blending Options tab. The left half of the slider pull to the left and watch the result. What happens? Exactly what we were just talking about. The bright points became more convex. In short words, it started to look like in real life. Congratulations! Your makeup is ready. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. See you, ciao!